back to my channel. It's Anaya, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how I maintain my natural 4C hair in a protective style. So right now I have box braids in. They're pretty long, and yeah, so I got them done about 2-3 weeks ago, and I try to do this process like every week to my real hair, just to keep it moisturized, because we know protective styles help our hair to grow, but it's going to break at the same time that it's growing if we don't moisturize it, even in its protective styles. So make sure when you're doing the protective style that you also take care of your real hair in the process. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys how I do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put on a leave-in conditioner. This is the Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla leave-in conditioner. I really like this one. It is a liquid based conditioner. That's what you essentially want. You can get a spray bottle and put like a little bit of your favorite cream leave-in conditioner and some water and like an oil or something and shake it up. I've done that before, but since I have this one that's already a liquid, I just decided to go ahead and use this. So I just take it and I go all throughout my hair. I just go all throughout and just spray it. Spraying it in my face. But I just spray it like all throughout. I try to only go to where I think my hair stops, because Carol's Daughter is expensive and we're not gonna waste any on some braiding hair. So I try to just go through and make sure I get it on the length of my hair, and try to make sure you get it everywhere too. So yeah, so I have that all on my hair. So now it's time to seal. And for this for the sealing, I'm gonna be using the Blue Magic and the Indian Hemp formula. If you don't want to use hair grease, you don't have to. That's just what I use. You can use an oil, you can use shea butter, you can use whatever sealant that you want. But I just really like using the Indian Hemp. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, rub it in between my hands, and just rub it down the same length of hair that I put the leave-in conditioner. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off my hoops because they're getting in the way. So I've got that grease all over the length of my hair. And what I find and why I like using grease as well is that it helps kind of tame any frizz. As you wear your braids, sometimes your real hair can get super frizzy in the braids. So the Blue Magic helps kind of lay that down a little bit. And you can also use like Eco Styler or something like that to help with those kind of fuzzy like hairs that stick out. So after we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and with my Softees, and this is in the Indian Hemp as well. And the reason I use two, I like to use the Blue Magic on my scalp. I'm sorry, on the length of my hair because it's thicker, and I like using the Indian Hemp on my scalp because it's a little bit lighter, especially when you have a long-term protective style like braids. You want to be careful about what you put on your scalp because it can cause buildup. And you can wash your hair when you have braids in, but I don't do that, so I'm always cautious about what I put on my scalp. So to not have like so much buildup on my scalp, I like to go with a thinner grease. Again, you can use oil on your hair, on your scalp, the same oil that you chose to seal your braids. You can go ahead and use that oil on your scalp. And I do this, I oil my scalp all the time, not just when I have braids, but it's very important when you have braids, especially if you have them when it's colder outside, because your scalp is exposed. And most of the time, especially when you have natural hair, like your scalp is covered, like she doesn't need any extra protection. You have all this thick, textured hair on top of her. She does not need any more protection or moisture than outside of like maybe once or twice a month or something like that. But when you have braids and they're in plaits, your scalp is exposed. So I like to go ahead and just go ahead and grease my scalp or oil it, whatever you want to do. Okay, so now we're done oiling our scalp, and that's basically all I do. I try to do that once a week. I don't always do it once a week, but I try to. And when I go to sleep, I have a scarf that I put around my head, and then I put the length of my braids up in a bonnet. And I use the scarf and the bonnet just again to help with that frizziness and help with like the longevity of my protective style. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.